It's not gonna interfere with my game. Like, I'm not gonna choose you over 750,000, baby. I just met you. You ain't never had the fans investigation.
Hey everybody, this is Cedric from Big Brother and the Challenge. Make sure you like, subscribe, and comment. Support Drew. He's been amazing, and I love you. Drew, I appreciate you, man. Sorry it took us 10 years to get here, but I appreciate your patience.
Yeah, it did. It took a little while. You're a busy man. You were 21 when you came into the Big Brother house, one of the youngest competitors to ever be in there. How did that come about? Like, what made you get on with Big Brother?
Honestly, it was just a sequence, and I know I hear all the time like a series of unfortunate events. This was the opposite. It was like a series of fortunate events that just led me there. And we used to play Big Brother like when I was a kid on our neighborhood block. We used to have like a block, I don't know, like Big Brother game that we'd run every day, and so it kind of worked out, and I got to again meet a lot of people and do a lot of good things. So I had a blast.
You played Big Brother on your block, like with other
With other kids.
What?
Yeah, it was really wild. It was really wild. We did trivia, we did challenges. It was really fun, and I totally forgot about it. This is so wild. I totally forgot about it until I saw like a Big Brother ad campaign thing come up, and I was like, "What? This thing is awesome!" And then so now, I guess it was cool to like kind of full circle back from like my childhood playing the game to then playing the game actually and realizing it was a whole TV show with the lives, like campaign, all this fun stuff. So this is a cool full circle moment.
What's your tip for making a successful audition video then? Because some people do it like 10 times in a row before they ever get on.
Yeah, I think my top two tips would be one, be authentic to who you are, right? Like they cast so many different archetypes, so many different things. Like you might lose out on your spot trying to pretend to be something that you're not, when if you just cast how you were, you would have been on the show. You know what I mean? So like that's the biggest advice I can give. These people's whole job, like the casting department's whole job is literally to cast people. So it's what they do. And Big Brother isn't a show where you can kind of pretend or fake a persona because, as you know, the feeds are live 24/7 after like however long. Um, so yeah, you can't do any of that stuff. So that's the best. That's the best advice I could give is be yourself. And then number two is if you really want to do it, be consistent with it. Like you said, some people try out 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 times before they get on, but they still get on. You know what I mean? So just don't give up. Be consistent and be yourself.
What's it like to be steeped in drama 24/7?
It's kind of stressful. I mean, like now my life is a little bit more stressful, but when I was coming out of the Marine Corps and especially headed into the Big Brother house, like I didn't really have much stress. The Marine Corps is really good at. I mean, it's stressful in certain situations, but it's really good at like you know what to expect every day. Like unless you're on deployment or anything like crazy, and even then you still have a routine. So it's good at taking like the external stressing factors away from you. It's very internally stressful. Like when you're in the Marine Corps, it's a whole bunch of internal stress, but taking external factors away really helps. So then going into the Big Brother house where like there's drama and like all this crazy stuff happening, people are yelling. I'm like, yo, what? This is so foreign to me because like I don't have any drama in my personal life. Like I'm not out here yelling at my roommate in the barracks. You know what I mean? So it was different in a lot of ways. It became a little bit stressful for me because I'm just such a, for the most part, like a non-confrontational person. Like I just, what are we fighting about? You know what I mean? We're grown ups. Like we can talk. You know. But it was fun. It's a fun experience, and I'm thankful for the experience to have changed me and like molded me. I definitely took some lessons away from Big Brother that I wouldn't have, or I probably would have, but it would have been way harder to learn in the real world versus what I learned in Big Brother.
When you got kicked out, every season, there's somebody that I really like, and then when
Yeah.
they get kicked out, I'm like, okay, well, I'm done with this.
Right,
It takes like a few episodes to get back into it because I'm just like,
you're kind of sad. No, I feel you. It was emotional for me too. Drew, it was emotional for me too, man.
Well, I can tell you have a huge heart and never lose that huge heart you have. God does have a great plan for you.
But I really hope I have an opportunity to go back. I think that I've learned a lot in the last 3 years. Like not to say that I was naive, you know what I mean? It's always really hard for young people to go in and win a season. But MJ, look, she's 22, she did great. But I just want to, I've learned so much, like progressed so much as a person in these last 2 years, and in like just from my time on the Challenge 41, Vets and New Threats, and on Big Brother, like all the lessons that I've kind of learned have these social strategy games, I think it'd be a way longer run if I made it back to Big Brother.
That's actually what I was going to ask you. Like, if you would be, I was going to ask that later on, but I mean, since
Yeah.
we're there now, what, you know, like, would you be willing to go back? Because they bring back people all the time. Like,
Mhm.
I mean, I have to see friggin' Mr. Spectacular every year. I want to see Cedric back.
Thank you so much. Yeah, I would love to go back. I would love to go back, and I'd love, you know, some people like Dave Vaughn, I think has played three times. So I'd love to be somebody that has that many opportunities. Yeah, because I don't know, I need to win. I think winning is, but I need to prove like as much as you can win that like you can be nice and you don't have to be like a crash out to win. You know what I mean? Like you just be a cool dude.
What's something that surprised you about the show? Or it could be Big Brother or the challenge.
The most surprising thing to me, I think, was the ruthlessness of people. You know what I mean? Like the amount of the ability, and it's a good thing for the show. But it's like a hard. It was the hardest thing for me to navigate is the ability to like bypass everybody else's emotions and like put what you need to do for yourself first like, in front. I don't know if that makes sense. Like I'm the type of person that always tries to take care of everybody else, and then whatever's left I can use to take care of me. You know what I mean? And that's just how I imagine the majority of people who get cast on these shows would be. They're like, oh, they're like me. They because in the first few days of these shows, you're all like super friendly and kumbaya. And like even on my Big Brother season, we're like, how are we gonna vote anybody out? Like we love everyone here. And then boom, instantly like sharks eating sharks, like, piranhas in the water. You know, they smell blood and it's over. So I had to learn that. But yeah, yeah.
The video I was going to show you earlier, I couldn't find it now. I had it up earlier. It was like you and Angela talking though. She's like, and I swear I'm not racist and blah, blah, blah. And you're just
Yeah.
like a deer in the headlights.
Freaking, I love you, and I would never, ever, ever, ever do that. It was not because of race. Oh my God, that hurts.
Yeah. I remember that. I remember that conversation. That was crazy. I don't think Angela's racist, but it was wild because I was kind of like I wanted to be there. Like I said, I wanted to, you know, take care of everybody. So I wanted to be there to comfort her and like, you know, I get it, you're not racist. But at the same time, I was like, I don't even know what the situation is that just happened. I'm just here. But, you know, it's always good for someone to have a shoulder to cry on, you know what I mean? So
How is it with the having no privacy at all? Like every little moment's called like there's a video with you on YouTube now talking about like Febreeze. You're like, it actually does smell like wood.
Well, this literally smells like wood. That's crazy. This smells literally like wood.
it's so random. It's so random, like the things that get clipped. Or like why I would have never thought in a million years that if everything that was going on in the house, there'd be a segment of me like smelling Febreze. You know what I mean? It just sounds crazy. But I will say, it's cool. Like it's cool because it feels a lot of people. I have a different mindset on it than a lot of people. I think it's cool for me because it allows people an insight into my life. Like every day, normally this is how I am. Like in real life, I'd be like, that really does smell like wood. And you know what I mean? So it's not like I was trying to perform for the camera. So I think it's really cool that I'm the same person in the house that I am outside the house, and everyone kind of gets to see how I live. So I enjoy it. I know some people hate it. They're like, I hate not having any privacy, but to be honest, with social media and everything like that, especially once you reach kind of, you know, a threshold, there's no more privacy in anything anyways.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite things about the show is it just catches those little random weird moments.
Yeah, exactly. It's very personable and very like community based. That's why Big Brother's so dope. And it's the only show I think that does that. And that's why it's so cool is because it's one of the only shows that Big Brother's one of the only shows that has live feeds and you can like literally peer into our lives at any moment. And it's kind of a unique and not humbling, but like a unique and vulnerable experience.
Yeah. I know you keep up with some people because I've seen the occasional thing. Do you keep up with everybody? Like when you're leaving the house, you're like, yeah, I'm gonna go see all of y'all or whatever.
Yeah. No. No, and it's not by malice. I think that when you initially step out of the Big Brother house, the whole world feels different. You know what I mean? Like you go into it with one mindset, and then everybody, no matter who you are, when you step out, is kind of different, and almost trauma bonded with all these people. So you're like, I'm gonna see you, I'm gonna see you, I'm gonna see you, and then you do. And I still keep in touch with some of these people. Like I still talk to Chelsea, still talk to Joseph, still talk to Leah, talk to Matt every once in a while, like very, very few times. T Core Tucker. So like I still keep in track with them. But you gotta think like that was 2024. We're 2 years involved, and there aren't a lot of people from my season there's more from my season, I think, than a lot of other seasons, but there aren't a lot of people from my season that have been able to transition what they did in Big Brother into a reality world kind of transition. You know what I mean? I've been very blessed and very fortunate to continue to pursue experiences on TV. And I think for the people that didn't, they kind of just go back to their normal lives. Like a lot of these, and it was beneficial to me too, being so young. Like I just finished the Marine Corps. Like I was ending a chapter and literally had a blank slate to start on. Some of these people, like Brooklyn, I love her, but she has a whole career, a family. Like you know what I mean. So she had to step back into that, whereas I got to go lollygag and and go to work and film other shows, which is fun. I take filming very seriously though. If anyone's ever worked with me, I'm very, very serious on filming, and I treat it as a job. But ultimately I realize it is one of the easier jobs of the world. I get to go to cool places and film cool stuff.
Yeah, you immediately capitalized on Big Brother, because like I looked you up, and it's like by the time I looked you up, you're already like doing TikToks and doing all this different stuff, and like all kinds of like content and everything. Like you really jumped in like right away.
Evicted from the house, but at least now I'm at a fair. So, there's positives in everything, all right? Look, rides and smiles and sunshine or something.
Yeah, you gotta strike when the iron's hot. You know what I mean? If I would have not built a presence and then tried to go back and do it now, it would be so much harder. They'd be like, who is this random dude that was on Big Brother freaking 4 years ago? Like what? So it was helpful for sure. And then the challenge and MTV and the whole crew at Paramount has just been amazing as well to help me kind of facilitate that transition.
The challenge on MTV.
Mhm.
I heard that. I mean, from everything that I read, it seems like you did really good.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, it was a good season for me. It wasn't the best. I didn't win, but I went from being fourth out to taking third place. So like it was a really interesting and really kind of cool turn of events. You know what I mean? It's very it was almost needed. Like it gave me my confidence back to be like, oh, I can compete, like I can do all this stuff. And if you haven't or you said you haven't seen the challenge really, so it's kind of different. It's very similar. It's kind of similar to Big Brother in the social strategy aspect, but the challenges, like the HOHs per se, are very, very different. They're more physical, logical, like puzzles. I don't want to say that Big Brother is like carnival-y. It's not carnival-y, like the games aren't carnival-esque, but Big Brother is really good at making it games that everybody from every age can compete in. You don't see like people in their 60s, people in their 70s, people in their 80s on the challenge. Like it's just a totally different mindset, like a totally different environment from an athletic standpoint. So
Yeah, you won $12,500.
I did do that. Yeah, I did do that. Took third place with Michaela. Shout out Michaela. She's awesome. What a wonderful, wonderful partner. Yeah, and it's third place is better than 16th place. So I'm just hoping that every year I get a little bit better until I'm like winning something consistently. You know what I mean? Maybe it's third place if I'm fortunate enough to go back. Maybe it's first or second, and then just keep building on that. You know what I mean? What I don't want to do is regress. Like I don't want to get like fifth. That would suck. But
But it talks about rookie year, like, oh, he had a great rookie year and stuff. So it sounds like people come back over and over and over again. I mean, and if you came back third place, surely they're going to have you come back, to compete some more. So
yeah, but I would love nothing more to come back and compete. But rookie seasons on the challenge are very hard. Most of the time, rookies just get stomped out, like the challenge, like you said, they bring people back. So some of these people that I played with had relationships from 20 years ago. I played with a dude who's done more seasons of the challenge than years I've been alive. So yeah, it's crazy. These people, them, I think probably around half of them that I play with every year are like the same age or older than my mother. So it's like hard to step into that realm of relationships and stuff. That's why it's like rookies specifically struggle every year because they're just like, I don't know you. I haven't known you for 20 years. You can just go into elimination, figure it out. It's crazy.
That's funny. Is it you developed a reputation as strategic, strong under the radar play, and cardio competition threat? So I mean, that sounds basically just like Big Brother. Like just like played
Yeah.
Big Brother. You kind of have the MO.
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying. Like that's just who I am. Like I don't when I go into these shows, I act the same way in real life. I'm like calm, I'm strategic. Like every encounter I have, I realize like there's a positive and a negative outcome that can, mature from it. And that's just who I am as a person, which is why like some people burn out, I think, when they do reality TV and stuff like this, is they're like, oh my gosh, I'm so tired of this, blah, blah, blah. But it's because they're trying to portray something that they're not actually in hopes of like getting calls back or maintaining relationships or whatever. Like that's not me. I just go compete, and if you guys love me, you love me. If you don't like me, then it wasn't meant to be.
It mentioned cardio. What's your fitness tips and your diet and exercise and stuff like? I mean, because you stay in really good shape. So
Well, thank you. Well, thank you. I slipped out of shape a little bit after my challenge season, and I realized that it's way, way harder to be out of shape and get into shape than it is to be into shape and maintain your shape. So that's my number one advice would be, if you ever get into shape, just do the minimum at least to maintain your shape. Because the moment you fall out, it gets way, way, way harder to build back to where you even were. And then to build on top of that, it's just crazy. So maintain your shape. And then for fitness and tips like that, consistency is going to be the number one thing. Like you don't have to, some of the best gym advice I've ever learned is you don't have to do super long workouts. Like every day. You know what I mean? Like I wouldn't go to the gym for 4 hours every day. There's no need for it. But I started doing CrossFit, and CrossFit is, 25 minutes, a 25-minute session, 10 to 15 minutes on average, like 10 to 15-minute cool down, whatever. Um, and it's simple because I go in, I do my workout, I cool down, I leave, I'm in and out within 2 hours. Like I don't have to block off a whole period. So it makes it easier for me to go and easier for me to build consistency. I think that was a major factor in my first challenge season, was just being able to go out, be athletic, compete, and have consistency. So be consistent, start small, don't try to go in and like ego do whatever. Like if you're like, I want to get into shape, and you're not into shape, like start with a mile walk and then do a mile and a half and then try to jog a mile. You know what I mean? Like step up in increments. Don't try to start at the top because you'll burn out and hate the gym.
yeah. Do you have any like diet type stuff that you do or no?
My diet's all over the place. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's good some days. It's really good sometimes. I'm like chicken and rice, ground beef, like all this stuff. And then it's really bad sometimes. Like I've been fortunate enough. I just bought a company, and I think I've had like 2 or 3 homemade meals in the last 2 months. So 2 months is a stretch. In the last like month, but still. So diet is important. Just don't overdo it. Like don't be eating fried food every day. Don't eat candy every day. But contrary to popular belief, you can like eat stuff that doesn't suck and still be in shape if you maintain consistency.
Nice.
And drink water. People don't drink enough water. That's so crazy to me. I like only drink water, and people like just drink zero water. Like you can't survive on lemonade and Dr. Pepper if you don't drink it. You're supposed to drink half your body weight in ounces in water a day. So like if you're 160 pounds, you're supposed to drink 80 ounces of water. So that's a really good tip. It helps your liver, helps your skin, helps your heart. Drink water.
I'm like the absolute worst about that because I hate the taste of water. Like it's just like nothing. Like it's
Yeah.
horrible.
Yeah, it's very plain. It's very plain. You gotta get some Mio. Get like a little Mio or something.
But so I'm gonna go back to Big Brother because I know that more than the challenge. But
Yeah, of course.
so your year, Mackenzie chose Chelsea to go with her, and then Chelsea just kind of wiped her out. Like she got every single
Yeah.
vote. Do you think that was? Would you have made the same decision in her shoes to pick Chelsea to go? Because if she didn't choose Chelsea, she probably would have won.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Would I, if I was Chelsea, I mean, if I was Mackenzie, would I have chose Chelsea to go with me? I don't think so, no. If I was me, like if it was Chelsea and I at the end, I probably would have, you know, figured it out, chose Chelsea, or if Cam was still there, like it would have been a toss up. You know what I mean? But as for Mackenzie, it was like the worst move she could do because from a game perspective, and she did better than me clearly. Like she got second, I got whatever place, doesn't even matter, irrelevant. But from a mindset shift, I would have been like, who? And it's not like they were. This may sound like corny, but it's not like they were friends. You know what I mean? Like they weren't. They didn't have the same relationship that Chelsea and I had, or that Cam and I had. Like they were mutual alliance members after halfway through the game because it was out of necessity. You know what I mean? So I would have thought, who do I have a better chance of winning against? Like, even if I thought I could have won against Chelsea, like this is again me as Mackenzie, even if I thought I could have won against Chelsea, I would have known that my odds were greater with Cam and then went with Cam because they weren't my friends anyways.
Yeah, Cam just kind of coasted a little bit. Chelsea was more of an active player. Like I would have voted for Chelsea, but I would have chose Mackenzie over Cam. Like
Right, yeah, and Cam to his detriment and advantage played the game super well for what he needed to do. Like he's a D1 football athlete. He can't come off as a comp beast, but Cam was really strategical too. He just didn't, after I left, he didn't really have anybody to talk or build on that relationship with. So he just kind of sat back and realized what he was doing is working. Like he's never in the talk of who's going to be nominated. He's never in the talk of doing this, doing that. So I think had he been able to articulate that in the final two chair, it would have been a toss up for, I mean, I didn't even make jury, so I had no idea. But if Cam would have been like, yeah, I did all this on purpose. I was a D1 athlete. I flew under the radar, wasn't mentioned in nominations, whatever, and was able to articulate that versus Mackenzie's argument. I mean, it would have been a toss up for me. I'd be like, because poor Cam, his game is underappreciated. I feel like he killed it for what he had to do. Because had he came out and won everything and been like a strategical beast, everyone would be like, "This dude's handsome. He's funny. He does his stuff. Like he wins competitions. He has to go."
have you seen all the edits and stuff on YouTube and TikTok and everywhere? Like if you type in your name and everything, it's just like all these different edits come up.
What? No, I've seen a few. Like when I got out, I got tagged in a few, so I like them or whatever. But that's super neat. It's really cool that the fan base does that. I like it. But I don't want to actually win this competition. It's too early. I don't want to burn any bridges.
I mean, Julie loved you. I think part of that might have been because you were crying at the end there, but like she really loved you.
Yeah, it was. I was torn up. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, dang, this is so. But I'm also an emotional person. Granted, like I cry at the end of Disney movies. I watched Project Hail Mary. I don't know if you've seen it. I cried like 4 times during Project Hail Mary. So I know it's like I don't know. I'm a very emotional person, but I love Miss Julie too.
Yeah, I mean, like you're super athletic and you have everything going for you and everything. Like cool guy, but like you also show the emotional side. I think that's pretty cool.
Thank you.
Let's see. So, what are you doing now? You mentioned you bought a company, stuff like that. What's up?
Yeah, I mean that's really it's all that's had my attention or held my attention this last month or so. I was gonna move to LA and be an actor and do all this fun stuff, but I ended up buying a company here. So now I'm just trying to build this up, and then maybe in the future expand to California and LA and all that fun stuff. But as for now, that's got all my focus is just try to make this thing be successful and get paid because it's a struggle. Like I was like, oh, I own a company now. I'm making all this money. Like I have not got a single paycheck from this company and I own it. So that's
What's
frustrating.
the company do?
Huh?
What's the company do?
It's like a trading card game store. So like we do like Pokemon, One Piece. I'm a nerd. I don't know if you know, but I'm a geek, bro. I do like comic books. So the store just made sense. We do a bunch of community events, all the fun stuff. But yeah.
Yeah, I just went to a Comic-Con, so.
Oh heck yeah.
But yeah, so let's get into more like personal stuff towards the end here. I'm just gonna ask some stuff that I ask basically everybody. What's your favorite food?
My favorite food, this is going to be super random and everyone's going to be like, why is that your favorite food? It's chili cheese fries.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That is kind of a random.
Yeah, it's like super random, like a niche, I guess. But
favorite restaurant?
ooh, my favorite restaurant. I think for the food and the memories has to be Benihana's.
Okay, I've never been there.
It's
Interesting.
like you should go. It's like a hibachi like steakhouse place. It's really
Oh,
good.
favorite TV show?
I don't know. My favorite TV show are the shows that I was on.
Movie.
Oh, my favorite movie is Surf's Up with the penguins and Chicken Joe. I really like Surf's Up. It's my favorite movie. My second one is The Social Network. So those are kind of two opposite lanes, like super opposite lanes, but two amazing movies.
Music.
I don't know. My music taste shifts. Like I was listening to Pooh Shiesty, and then I was listening to like rap, and then I was listening to reggae, and then I was listening to R&B. I was listening to like emo music was my number two listen to genre last year. I listened to country music, so it's just depending on the day.
Favorite book.
Oh, I'm actually reading the Hunger Games series right now, and I think that the first book is the best. It's The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. I really enjoy it. Um, my second favorite would be Ender's Game.
Nice. Um, favorite places that you've been and places that you want to go.
Number one place I want to go is Japan. I keep telling myself every year I'm going to book a Japan trip, and I never do it, and it makes me really sad every year. So I gotta get out to Japan. My favorite place I've been, I really enjoyed South America. I think South America is awesome, and Puerto Rico. I had a blast in Puerto Rico.
So you've been on TV a ton, and you have a big social media presence. What's something that we would be surprised to know about you that we don't know?
I think that the number one thing I think off of appearance that people don't know is that I'm a super nerd. Like I do super nerd. I watch anime. I own a Pokemon trading card store. Like, you know what I mean? So I'm super nerdy, super geeky, and like I enjoy history. My goal, like one of my life goals is to be super rich by like 30, just be a multimillionaire by 30, and then be a high school or like a middle school history teacher, and then so that way people are like, dang, this kid knows it. I like pull up in a Ferrari to history class. I'm like, yeah, I got an AP on. I'm like, listen, this is what Alexander the Great did, you know? And then that way, but more than that, I think it'd be cool to mentor the kids. Like, I think that's what in middle school is the most impressionable age to me, I feel like. So I don't think a lot of people know that is that one of my life goals is to be a middle school history teacher.
You you're very eclectic. You have like a lot of stuff in your background, like the Marine Corps and the reality show, and owning a Pokemon,
Yeah.
and you want to be a history teacher, and this and that. You sounded like you sound a lot like me. Like I've done like a bunch of different careers in a bunch of different places and stuff. Like
Heck
because I
yeah.
want to do everything.
Yeah, right. There you go. We're most well-rounded people, Drew.
Have you ever done a Enneagram test before? Are you like Enneagram 7? Because that's what I am. It's like basically they want to do everything, you know.
Oh no, I've never done an Enneagram test.
You need to take one of those. Like it's like a personality test, and it's free online. I bet you'd come out 7 because that's what.
Okay, bet. Heck yeah, that's awesome.
But do you have any hidden talents that haven't came out on television yet?
No,
They've
no.
all been
I
used.
wish. I'm gonna like tell me why. I want to start taking like singing and dancing classes. You know what I mean? Like a little usher in here. Start serenading people. But as of now, no hidden talents. My hidden talents is sociability, but it's not very hidden.
Yeah, you've used it.
Yeah.
So I was going to ask about goals, but you hit a bunch of goals there. Do you have anything else that you're trying to do?
Um, I think probably before the end of the year, I'm starting a nonprofit, which will be really cool. That'll be good. I enjoy it because I like giving back to the community more than I like business. I've realized since opening the Pokemon store, like it's cool, it's a TCG store. I gotta stop saying Pokemon because we do all TCGs, but I think it'd be cool to be able to give back to like kids in need or kids in struggling or we have a bunch of players that play, and so I think that's the next goal on my list is by this time next year, so in a year from now, I want to have a house. I want to have my nonprofit started. I want to have a dog. I almost bought a dog, like not even bought. I almost adopted a dog off the street in 2 days ago in Portland. But they told me I couldn't. So
Do you have a relationship right now? Also, I don't know if you're straight or gay or bi or what you are, so like I'm
Yeah,
not
yeah.
any gender for that. So like, do you have any relationship going on though?
No, no relationships. They don't love me, Drew. They just make me sad, I guess. I just make them sad. It's a sad cycle. I need one though. I was saying the other day, I was like, I need a relationship so bad. Because it's kind of lonely when you do everything by yourself. It's good, but I also am like, I got to get to where I want to be in life. Like I want to be able to realize that I'm where I want to be and then bring somebody else in. I don't want to bring somebody else in and like drag them into the mess that is my life because it's messy over here.
That's funny. Do you have anything upcoming that besides? I mean, because you're doing a lot of stuff, but it's stuff that like nobody's gonna see online. Well, I guess you could post about it. But like, do you have anything coming up that like we can watch you on or anything like that, or kind of still working on that?
Still working on it, trying to get it all together. I think I'm gonna start modeling again here soon. And I'm taking like acting classes and stuff like that. So we'll see where all this career goes. But my goal, I guess another one of my goals is to be more active on my social media. I'm sure you've seen like I post once every 3 months, and it's like a basically because I have to post. It's not like a update post or anything like that. So I want to start using and bringing forth my social media presence more, be that modeling pictures or day in the life vlogs, stuff like that. I want to start engaging now that I have once I have more time after I finish building these companies. That's like the next in step.
I should have asked this at like the beginning, but where are you at now? Because you said you're doing acting classes and you're going to do modeling and stuff. You were from Idaho. I imagine you're not in Idaho now.
I'm still in Boise. I know
Oh,
it's hard. Yeah. So a lot of the benefit now is a lot of everything's online. So like I just have to go to a studio to shoot, or I just had to fly to LA for an audition for like a commercial campaign audition. So but it's cool because I just fly there and back, and it's really simple because it's not that far of a flight. It's like an hour. So
Oh, nice. I was just assuming you were probably in like LA or something now.
no, not yet. Once the companies are independent, I can move to LA.
Cool. So I got you. You said you're not very active on social media. You weren't. I was looking. I was like, wow, he doesn't post too much now.
Yeah.
But I got your Instagram there. Officially said.
Yeah.
And I'll post links to all the rest because they have different names and stuff. So like I'll post those in the bio. But yeah, stay on for just a sec. But thanks for coming on because I know you're busy. So like and when I say like, oh, I got this guy coming on from Big Brother and the challenge, people are like, oh shit.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I appreciate you, and I appreciate your patience. Again, I apologize it took us so long to get here. Like you said, I'm busy, and I know you're probably a busy person as well. So I appreciate you taking the time out to interview me. This has been amazing. It's been a fun time. Wow, I look like a crackhead. This is crazy. You wasn't gonna tell me I look like a crackhead right now. This whole interview got me looking cracked out.